In last class, I have taught you what is nutrition in plants and what is the different modes of nutrition in plants and all. So as you know, we have two modes of nutrition in generally all the plants and animals. Whatever the living organisms, which they will come under these two types of mode of nutrition only. So on the basis of their mode of nutrition, all the organisms has been classified into two main groups. First one is what? Autotrophs, or else we used to call autotrophic mode of
autotrophic mode of
and the
nutrition.
second one is called as heterotrophs.
Heterotrophs
Mode
or
of-
heterotrophic mode of nutrition.
Heterotrophic mode of nutrition. So now, as we know that we have described both these modes of nutrition of organisms one by one. So in last class, I have taught you what is autotrophs, or else we can say that what is autotrophic mode of nutrition. Is it yes or no?
Nutrition.
So,
Yes, sir.
autotrophic mode of nutrition, as I have taught you in the last class. So whatever the organism, I am not saying that it is maybe animal, it may be a plant. I am saying that whatever the organism
Whatever the organism.
make their
Yes, sir. Whatever the
themselves, which can make their food themselves, is called as autotrophs. But
autotrophs.
they can make their food but from simple substances, from the simple substances like carbon dioxide and water, and
Water,
by the process
sunlight.
of photosynthesis, by the process of photosynthesis,
Photosynthesis.
they will make the food. So that mode of nutrition is only called as what? Autotrophic mode of
Autotrophs.
nutrition. So the whatever the organisms which can make their food, which can make their food by themselves by using a simple substances like carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight is called as autotrophs. So what is the
Autotrophs.
process involving in production of food? Photosynthesis. What is that process? Photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis.
So that all the green plants are, we used to call as what? All the green plants are called as autotrophs.
Autotrophs.
So because all the green plants, they can synthesize or else they can produce their food by themselves under the sunlight, because all the green plants, they have a green color pigment called as, what is it?
Chlorophyll.
Chlorophyll, which helps them make food by absorbing some energy from
Sunlight.
from where? From
Sunlight.
sunlight. So the chlorophyll, which is a green color pigment present in these green leaves, which will help the plants to absorb the sunlight energy, and they will produce the food by using carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and water from the ground. So that process is called as photosynthesis. That is why we can say all the green plants is under a mode of nutrition called as, which mode of nutrition?
Autotrophic mode of nutrition.
Correct or not? Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So if you take the most of the plants, they are present in green color, and some plants, they do not have this green color pigment, so that they are not under these autotrophs. So that we will study non-green plants, we can say. So the plants which does not,
Ornamental plant.
yes, not only ornamental, some plants, so which that does not contain the chlorophyll, that is called as, what we should call? Non-green plants. So if they does not contain this chlorophyll, they cannot absorb the sunlight and they cannot synthesize their own food. So that is why we can say them as they are not under the autotrophic mode of nutrition. So why can't our body, why we cannot able to produce the food? Why can't we synthesize the food? Because we people, or else we animals, we does not have
Don't have chlorophyll.
chlorophyll. A green pigment is not present in our body.
Friends.
So it is very necessary to absorb energy from sunlight, which is making food by which process? Making food by?
Photosynthesis.
That is all we have studied in the last class. Is it yes or no? So now,
Yes, sir.
discuss the second one, the second mode of nutrition, which we used to call as
Heterotrophs.
heterotrophs, or you can say that heterotrophic mode of
Heterotrophic mode of nutrition.
understanding, Hari?
Yes, sir.
No. So let us discuss what is this heterotrophic mode of nutrition and what is Heterotrophs. So all of you please keep heading. Heterotrophs. What is the spelling? Hetero. Heterotrophs. Understanding? Heterotrophs. Or we can say that hetero. Hetero. Tropic nutrition. Heterotropic mode of nutrition. What we should call? Mode of nutrition. You understanding? Heterotrophs.
Yes, sir.
Heterotropic mode of nutrition. All of you?
Yes, sir.
So let us comes to here. What kind of organisms which will come under this heterotropic mode of nutrition, and what they will do, how they will get the food, how they will sustain, that is all we'll discuss here. So as we know, autotrophs means they will synthesize their own food, but if it comes to the heterotrophs, means what? They cannot
They
make
will.
own food
Yes, sir.
themselves by using a simple substances like carbon dioxide and water is known as heterotrophs, just opposite to
Heterotrophs.
so whatever the organisms, a simple definition of heterotrophs or else heterotrophic mode of nutrition. So those organisms, anything, any organism which cannot make food themselves by the process of which process now? Which process?
Photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis. That is the word you have to remember. So the organisms which cannot make food themselves by the process of photosynthesis and take food from green plants and animals, which are called as heterotrophs. Means always the some organisms, whatever the organism which is used to depend on plants, green plants or else other animals for taking the food because they cannot make their own food. That kind of organisms is called as heterotrophs, and that mode of nutrition is called as what?
Heterotrophic mode of nutrition.
So if
Heterotrophic mode of
all the non-green plants, examples if you consider, all the non-green plants and as well as including the human beings as an animal, all the animals are heterotrophs. Do you understand, all of you? So,
Yes, sir.
because why? What is the reason behind this? All the animals, including human beings and as well as non-green,
Don't have chlorophyll in their body, sir.
very good. They do not have chlorophyll for carrying out the process of what? A process of making food called as photosynthesis. So always these kind of organisms, they will be directly dependent on plants or else they will be dependent on the animals, those who are depending on the plants. Directly or indirectly. all the
Indirectly.
organisms, yes, will depending on the plants only.
Secondary.
For example, let us consider. Sir, can you able to give the example of non-green plants? Yes, I can. So for example, let us discuss. So you may consider the fungi. How many of you know fungi? Fungi.
Yes, sir.
For example, fungi family. Fungi family will take mushrooms. Mushrooms you may use to eat. Correct or not? Non-green plant.
Yes, sir.
Which cannot make food. Just simple definition. Which cannot make food is called as what? Which cannot
Heterotrophs.
by which process? By
Photosynthesis.
photosynthesis. By photosynthesis is called as what, Mari? Is called
Heterotrophs.
heterotrophs. Understand? Heterotrophs. And this always depends on what? These organisms. The organisms will depend on what?
Other animals.
On.
Other plants and animals.
Yeah, they will depends on plants and as well as what? And other animals.
Animals.
Other animals for their food. For their food. So why? What is the reason? Because they do not contain. What they contain, Ra? They do not contain
Chlorophyll.
Understanding? Chlorophyll in there, like
Yes,
a
sir.
pigment.
Sir,
Chlorophyll is not
little bit
present.
side down, sir.
Yeah. So they do not contain chlorophyll. That is why a green color pigment is not present. Those organisms which will come under this heterotroph.
Okay.
And this mode of nutrition is called as what? Heterotrophic mode of nutrition.
Heterotroph.
Heterotrophic mode of
Nutrition.
nutrition. So, if you take the examples, for example, we'll take example of heterotrophic mode of nutrition. All the non-green plants, all the non-green means the plants which does not having chlorophyll, non-green plants, and all the animals, including what? Includes whom? Humans. Do you understand, Inga? Include humans. We are all called as heterotrophs
Yes, sir.
because we people are directly or indirectly depends on plants only. Do you understanding, Mari? Hari? For example,
Yes, sir.
consider, let
Yes,
us
sir.
non-green plants. What is this? Non-green plants. So if we'll take
Non-green plant.
fungi family. So if we'll consider fungi family, examples if we'll take, for example, mushrooms. Do you know mushrooms? We used to eat this also. So mushrooms we used to find, even
Yes.
so many, every shop we used to having mushrooms, correct? So mushrooms are, what is the color of these mushrooms? Ra?
Yes.
Mushrooms.
Sir.
Actually, plant.
Sir. Non-green, sir.
Mushrooms, what is the color? What is the color of the mushrooms?
Sir. Sir, a little bit white like that, sir.
They will be in white color. That is what the main thing. Not little bit white. White in color. Correct or not? So, all the non-green
Yes,
plants,
sir.
for example, if you take fungi like mushroom, and if you take in our home, suppose you will forget and you have kept somewhere the bread and you forgot it. After some days, you can see some kind of like a fungus family is growing on it. Have you noticed it? Yes or no? Please tell me. Bread molds we can call it as. Have you remembered, Hari? If you forget to eat the bread and if you keep it for some days in your home, then definitely some fungus will grow on it. Have you noticed it or not, Hari? Mari? No response? Yes or no? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeast, which we are using in understanding making duff and all, for making a preparation of cakes and all. So that is also we can use yeast. Yeast is also under non-green plants, fungi family, and bread mold. Understand? Bread mold. But it is actually, if you are forgot in our home, bread mold will form. You can observe here. So these all are called as what? Examples of? Examples of what? Bread mold. Have you seen bread mold, Hari? Anytime, Mari?
Yes, sir. I haven't seen, sir.
Yeah, this is called as fungi family.
Heterotrophic mode of nutrition.
These all are called as non-green plants. Non-green plants. That is why this will come under what? This will come under heterotrophs. Do you understanding now?
Heterotrophic mode of nutrition.
So non-green plants examples. I'm giving you 3 examples for non-green plants. You have to remember that. So, if you'll take not only this one. So, for example, if you'll take even particular bacteria also, understand certain bacteria also heterotrophs only. So, they all have heterotrophic mode of nutrition. So, they cannot synthesize their own food. And some bacteria which will come under green color, they also having, they can make their own food. They all under coming photosynthesis, autotrophic mode of nutrition. Some bacteria, certain bacteria, they cannot make their own food. That bacteria come under what? Mari, under heterotrophs. Do you understand? In class 10th you will come, you will study what kind of bacteria will come under autotrophic mode of nutrition and what kind of bacteria, even we will study with the examples and the clear in detail information. So that is what we are studying. Even a certain bacteria is also under heterotrophic mode of nutrition. And if you take all the animals, there is no animal which can produce their own food. So all the animals, including us we used to call it as what? Called as what? Human beings. Human beings are categorized as heterotrophs because they cannot make their own food. They depend on plants or other animals for obtaining their own food. That is what you have to remember. So, if we take some bacteria, certain bacteria is also what? We can take certain bacteria is also example of what? Certain bacteria is also what? Heterotrophs. Heterotrophs. And another thing what?
Yes, sir, like rhizobium.
All the animals, understanding, including all the animals, the human beings also, we used to call it as heterotropics only, heterotrophs. Understanding? PHS, heterotrophs. So if we'll take all the animals, so they will depends on whom for food. They will depends on plants and other animals for their food. So we used to call them at what, Mari? Food. So we can call them as what?
Heterotrophic mode of nutrition.
Heterotrophs. Please note it down. So these are the examples of heterotrophic mode of nutrition. So if you take, what is the examples? Can you say what is the animals? What kind of animals are heterotrophic mode of nutrition? Anybody? Tell me. Examples, Ray. What is the surroundings? You can tell me. What kind of what kind of animals are depending on only plants? You tell me.
Sir,
Yeah, only. Suppose
can you please say the question?
if you take cow, if you take buffalo, if you take a horse, if you take anything, so they all depends on only green plants, goat, sheep, and all.
Sir, can you please tell the question?
What kind of animals? Examples only depends on plants. Animals only depends on plants. Only depends on plants. So if you take only depends on plants, if you take, understanding, cow, goat, understanding, sheep, etc., etc. Only they will.
Sir,
get,
deer.
yeah, deer and all. If it is wildlife, and only depends on
Deer.
only depends on animals. Anybody? Only depends on animals. Carnivore animals. All the animals like lion, tiger, understanding, fox. These all the animals only non-vegetarians. Now both depend on both animals and plants. Who is the best example? Both depending on human beings. Correct or not? Human beings are not. Human beings, dogs, understanding, cats.
Omnivorous.
Yeah, omnivorous. They will eat both, understanding, animals as well as plants. So, for example, you see, dog eat veg or non-veg. Cat also can eat veg or non-veg. Human beings also can eat veg or non-veg. So that is why we can say they are depending on, they are the animals, both they are depending on the plants as well as other animals. Do you understand, Mari? So this is what we should call as heterotrophic mode of nutrition, or we can call them as heterotrophs. Do you understanding or not? Yes or no? Mari? That is.
Yes, sir.
So finally we will write definition of heterotrophs or heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Please write the definition. Proper definition should be right in exam. That is what I want. Right. Those organisms, definition. Already we have written, but perfectly it must be there. In exam, you have to write a well-sophisticated definition to get a good marks. That is, those organisms which cannot make their food, which cannot make their food by which process? By photosynthesis. By photosynthesis. Do you understand, Mari?
Photosynthesis.
Cannot make their food by photosynthesis and take food from photosynthesis and take food from green plants and other animals is called, what we should call? Heterotrophs. And this mode of nutrition, what we should call, Mari? Nutrition is called
Heterotrophic mode of nutrition.
heterotropic mode of nutrition. Do you understanding or not? That is. So now, here you see, for example, Mari, yesterday I have taught you, Hari. What is nutrition? Anybody? We have two things in nutrition. Nutrition means not only consuming of food, and also what? two things is present in nutrition. What is nutrition? One is consuming. Correct or not? Yes, yes. Consuming one thing, and the second one is what? Utilization. Correct or not? How it is utilizing by our body. Both is called as nutrition. It is not one. Correct or not? So nutrition means both consuming and as well as utilization by our body is known as nutrition. So now let us discuss. This is what we can say that autotrophic mode of nutrition and heterotrophic mode of nutrition. So autotrophic and heterotrophic, what is the main difference, Hari? What is the only difference between autotrophic and heterotrophic mode of nutrition? They can make their food by photosynthesis.
Sir, autotrophic will make their own.
Yeah, they can make their food by photosynthesis.
Sir, but heterotrophic does not make their own food. So that
by their own. That's all. So that is why we should know what is this photosynthesis, how it is happening. Understand? That is all. Even though yesterday I have taught, but we have to study more clearly what is the products in this, how it will be useful. This is all we'll study. So for example, let us consider, as we know, please all of you keep heading photosynthesis. Keep heading photosynthesis. So what is the meaning of simple meaning of photosynthesis? Food making process in plants. Correct or not, Mari? Photosynthesis.
yes, sir.
Photosynthesis. You can keep heading. So photosynthesis means what, Hari? Food making.
Food making process, sir.
Food making process in where? Process in plants. That is. So now this is what our heading. So let us discuss what is this and all. So as I have taught you yesterday. So what is photosynthesis? Can you able to say, Mari? Please. Yesterday I have taught you, correct? What is photosynthesis?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, green
Sir?
plants. Yes. Speak.
Sir, photosynthesis. Sir, green plants making their food using simple substances called water, carbon dioxide, sunlight, chlorophyll, and it will give the product as oxygen and glucose, sir. And
Yeah.
glucose will be used for their food, and the waste will stored as starch, sir.
Glucose is called as what?
Means the waste will stored as starch, and sir,
That glucose only we used to called as what?
what's that?
That glucose name called as what? Glucose majorly contains what? What type of food it contains? Carbohydrates. Have you remembered? Yesterday I have taught you. Try to remember.
Yes, sir, carbohydrates, sir.
Carbohydrates. Have you remembered? Hari?
Yes, sir.
So now, let us discuss.
Yes, sir.
Let me take one green plant which is present in our home or else in our garden. Suppose you will take Hari and Mari also, both of in front of your home. We have a green plant. So now let us discuss how this process will take place and what it is, and if that food will be stored inside. Like see, human beings, we can store the food as a fat. Correct or not, Mari? Our food has been stored, correct? So the plants also, they will store some food which is produced in this photosynthesis. That what we should call, that is all we'll study clearly. So the photosynthesis, food making process in plants. So this is what we should call as photosynthesis. So this example, if you'll observe in this picture, so as we know that this is what the green plant which I have considered. Is it yes or no, Mari? Hari? So this is the green plant which having a green leaf, So this green leaf contains what? This green leaf contains a pigment called as what? A pigment called as
Chlorophyll.
Chlorophyll. And whenever the sun is present, when the sunlight is coming, understanding from the sun, then this chlorophyll will absorb the energy from the sunlight, and carbon dioxide, which will be absorbed by these green leaves from the atmosphere, see from air. Carbon dioxide is coming from where? Carbon dioxide is coming from air. And water is coming from where? Water is coming from where?
Soil.
Understanding means roots are absorbing the water. So the water will be absorbed by the roots and it has been transported to the leaves. Understand? And air, from the air, carbon dioxide is absorbed by the stomatic pores which is present in the leaves. Stomatal pores is not required for me. So both they will combine under the sunlight with the presence of chlorophyll. Chlorophyll only what? It will absorb the sunlight energy, and they will form the glucose. They will form what? Glucose, which we used to call as food. What we should call? Food. And also they will release water. They will release what? Which is a life gas, which is
Oxygen and glucose.
Understand? They will release the oxygen also, which is required for our respiration process. So that is what you have to remember. So the process of photosynthesis first produce a simple carbohydrate. What we should call this one, Mari? A simple carbohydrate. Glucose is called as what?
Carbohydrate, glucose, sir.
Simple glucose, simple carbohydrate. What we should call? Simple carbohydrate. So in the photosynthesis process, the food which is produced is called as a simple carbohydrate. So these simple carbohydrate will stored in leaves. Some amount will stored in the leaves. That is only which to called as complex carbohydrate. What we should call? Complex carbohydrate. Starch. What we should call, Mari? Very, very important. Starch is the stored food in leaves. What we should call starch means? Stored food.
Stored food in leaves.
Understanding, Mari? Stored food in
the
leaves.
left glucose is converted into starch, sir.
Yeah, extra glucose. Extra glucose.
Yes, sir.
Been converting into starch whenever it is required. Again, plant suppose winter season and all, sunlight may not occur so 2 or 3 days. So by that time, the stored food will be again consumed by the plant. Do you understand? That is. So this is what understanding photosynthesis reaction under the sunlight. It will utilize. What is the chemical equation? Can you able to say this is word equation? This is called as what? Word equation.
6CO2.
Yeah, 6CO2.
6CO2
equation.
plus
Balanced
6CO2, 6H2O.
Chemical equation. If you take 6CO2,
6CO2.
Yeah, wait. I will write. You can take, reactants, 6CO2. What we should call? 6CO2 plus
6CO2,
which
6H2O.
and they will form what?
In the presence of
H2O.
sunlight and chlorophyll.
6 plus oxygen, 6O2.
Oxygen.
6O2. Do you understand, Mari? 6O2.
Yes, sir.
Here you have to remember. Here under what? Under sunlight. And
sunlight and chlorophyll.
Chlorophyll. So here you remember, this is only called as what? Food. Or we can say that.
Glucose.
Carbohydrate. Simple carbohydrate. So these two things are called as simple substances called as reactants. What we should call, Mari? Reactants,
sir.
After the reaction they are coming. This is called as products. What we should call? Products. So we have two products in photosynthesis reaction. One is food.
Oxygen and glucose.
Other is oxygen. So oxygen is the most important one. Correct or not? Yes, sir. So that is also produced in photosynthesis reaction only. So this is what we should say, photosynthesis reaction. You have to draw this diagram as well as in exam also you can explain like this. So in this carbon dioxide is coming from where? Carbon dioxide is coming from air. And it is water is coming from where? Water is coming from the soil. That is what you have to remember. Do you understand, Mari? Hari?
Yes, sir.
So this is called as...
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Ask me.
Sir, in exam, if they ask diagram to draw, only one draw this photosynthesis diagram.
Then you can explain the better with this. Means you write the definition, you write the chemical equation, you write even a symbolic equation also, because maybe your class 8 only will study word equation. Correct or not? Only you people will study.
Yes, sir.
You will study this one. But if you write chemical equation, means this one also, symbolic equation also, then it is more interesting and people will understand that you know more better than them. Correct? So and
yes, sir.
This 2, CO2 is all under subscript, not side. Side should not come. Do you understand, Ra? Subscript it should come.
Yes, sir.
Understand, Hari? Half of the letter. It should not cross more than half. You can check it. I am not writing above half. Correct or not, Hari? Mari. That is what.
Yes, sir.
Remember, this is called as coefficient. Coefficient should come, understanding exactly multiplication. Product it is. Do you understand? 6CO2.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is exactly, you should write it. Now in exam they will ask you photosynthesis. You can draw this diagram. Then you will get more good marks also. Understand, Mari?
Okay, sir.
Suppose you see in our Tiruchi or Pudukkottai somewhere, wherever it is, if you are producing the food, we can say that it is a food factory. Correct or not? Any kind of
Yes, sir.
food is, if it is food is manufactured, we can say that is food factory. Same way now in green plants, somewhere particular parts the food is manufacturing. So that is why that part is called as food factories of a plant. Is it yes or no?
Yes, sir.
What is the plant? What is the part? Can you able to say? What is a plant? What is that particular
Leaf.
part? Leaf.
Leaf.
So that is what you have to remember. Leaves are called as leaves.
Are called as food factory of our plant.
Food factories of plants. Please note it down. Now, so I said you that a simple carbohydrates means glucose is converting into water. A complex starch. Is it yes or no? So
Yes, sir.
not only converting into starch, some of the glucose also converting into vitamins, understanding, and oils and proteins, like etc. It will be converted. That is all also important. So some of the plants like fats and oils, understanding. So the glucose is also converting into other type of plant foods like fats, oils, proteins, and as well as vitamins. Do you understand, Ra? Vitamins,
Yes, sir.
proteins, and fats. So some plants they will convert this glucose into like this also. Is it okay, all of you? Not only starch.
Yes, sir.
Starch is called as what, Mari? Starch is called as complex food. Understanding? Complex food, or we can say complex carbohydrates. What we should call carbohydrates. Understand, Ra? So
Yes, sir.
now you must know this is what the photosynthesis. But in exam they will ask you what is the necessary conditions for photosynthesis. Please tell me. I will ask you what is the necessary conditions. Necessary conditions.
Sir, we need sunlight for the photosynthesis, sir.
Photosynthesis. So we have, I will say three conditions. Is it right or wrong? You tell me. Suppose you see, Mari. First condition. I have, means suppose, let me say, having plant, it is plant, correct? Plant have
Yes, sir.
CO2 plus water, but no sunlight. Is it photosynthesis reaction will take place? No sunlight. What is happening? No photosynthesis. Is it yes or no? Is it yes or no? What is happening? I'm having carbon dioxide, I'm having water, as well as I'm having chlorophyll also. Chlorophyll also is present, but no sunlight. Is it photosynthesis reaction will carried out or not?
No, sir.
No. So that I can say, what is the first necessary condition? Sunlight is the
Chlorophyll.
condition. Sunlight is the first necessary condition for photosynthesis. Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Second one, let us see. I have CO2 plus, understand, water plus sunlight, but no chlorophyll. Then what is happening? No chlorophyll.
Then
How? Understand?
chlorophyll is necessary, sir.
But no chlorophyll. So what is the necessary condition now? Chlorophyll is also
Chlorophyll.
necessary condition. Same way, third one. Now, chlorophyll is present. Sunlight is present. You can, by this time you can say sunlight is present and water is present, but no CO2.
Carbon dioxide.
Then what is happening? Carbon dioxide is also necessary condition. Correct or not, Mari? Same way.
Yes, sir.
I have CO2, sunlight, and I have chlorophyll. But what is there?
Water is not there. So we need water, sir.
H2O. So then also what? No photosynthesis. Is it yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Photosynthesis will take place. So that's all. So from this I can say, what is the necessary conditions required for photosynthesis? Necessary conditions for photosynthesis. What are that?
Sir, water, carbon dioxide, water, chlorophyll, and sunlight.
understanding carbon dioxide. So the necessary conditions, the leaves of the plants get carbon dioxide and water as well as sunlight. And first thing what? They must contain what? They must contain what? They must contain green color pigment, which we used to call as what? Green color pigment, which we used to call as what it is? What is the green color pigment here?
Chlorophyll, sir. Chlorophyll.
That's all. So this is all we can say. They are the necessary conditions of photosynthesis. Now, one by one, how they will get the carbon dioxide in detail. I'm saying that they will get from the air directly, but how? Who is present inside? How the structure is present? Means I said before, I said a word called as stomata. Have you remembered, Hari? Who will absorb the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere? Stomata, or else we can say stomatal pores. Do you understand? Yes or no? So how the structure is present, how they will absorb the carbon dioxide, and where this chlorophyll is present. These all the things we'll study in the coming class, and later how they will obtain water and what is the structure of that understanding root cells and how they are present. That everything we'll study in detail. And what is the role of chlorophyll? What is the role of sunlight? Like 4 necessary conditions. Everything we'll study one by one, and we'll do an activity also in the coming class. Later we can study the different leaves of various colors and all in the coming classes. Is it okay, Hari?
Yes, sir.
That is. So, see, everybody will say necessary conditions for photosynthesis. What is that? Carbon dioxide,
Carbon dioxide,
sunlight,
water,
chlorophyll.
chlorophyll, and sunlight.
Carbon dioxide, water, sunlight, and chlorophyll. But how they are involving, what is the importance of them, that is all we'll study in the coming classes very in detail. So this is all about the today's class. So today you have studied only 2 things. What is that, Mari? What is that? What is
What is heterotrophs?
nutrition, and as well as what
And
is
photosynthesis.
photosynthesis? That's all. And what is the necessary conditions for photosynthesis?
Photosynthesis.
And these necessary conditions, out of these 4, any one thing is also not there, the photosynthesis reaction won't be carried out. Correct or not? If any one
Yes,
is,
sir.
if 3 is available also, no photosynthesis reaction carried out. So that is why we will study what is the importance of them in the green leaves, who is absorbing, in the roots, how the structure is present, how the structure of the leaves is present, how they're absorbing the water, and how the sunlight is, chloroplast is absorbing sunlight. This all we'll study in the next class. So with this I will stop. Thank you all. Bye.